Hi, I'm divorce attorney Kevin Kensik, and I want to discuss property division. Property division is quite often the biggest single issue in a divorce. California is a community property state, and a lot of people just naturally assume that everything gets divided 50-50. And sometimes that's the case, but if that were the case, most people probably wouldn't require lawyers or even courts for that matter to divide their property. First, you have to understand the presumptions in community property law. And the presumptions are that property that you or your spouse acquire or debts during the marriage is presumed community property. However, there are a lot of exceptions to that rule. Some of the exceptions are that your separate property, of course, is your property that you obtained prior to the marriage or after you're separated. But the exceptions to that community property presumption often have to do with some property that you came into the marriage with. For example, real estate. A lot of people own real estate before they go into a marriage, and there may be reimbursement rights for the equity or the property that they bring into the marriage. There are also other types of exceptions. If you end up inheriting money or you end up getting a gift from a family member, that would be an example of another exception to community property. There are also people who have separate property like a business or real estate or stocks that generate income during the marriage, and that sometimes stays community property. But the attorneys often have to have the help of a forensic accountant or a financial professional. We need to look and see if there was any sort of commingling of funds. That's very important. Also, a lot of the times we have to get a financial professional to review the transactions and do what we call a tracing in the case. So some property division is quite simple, but other property division is more complex, and you're going to need the assistance of a good divorce attorney and sometimes a financial professional. Call me if you have a question about your property division. I'm divorce attorney Kevin Kensik, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you.